would be much concurrence around the view that Owen Arthur was a great person, a great man, a great politician. The successes of his political career are clearly noted. But when one starts to detail his contribution to public life, not only in Barbados, but the region, and beyond the region, because he achieved global respect and very high global regard. Certainly, the embodiment of regionalism led the charge. I think the regional movement, certainly in terms of the single market economy, um, was advanced. That moved forward significantly when he was there. But about the man, Owen Arthur, he was a man who believed in the betterment of people. We know of his mantra, stop poor people from being poor. I think his journey in life embodied that, and I think that that was quite significant. I really believe that Barbados owes to him a high debt of gratitude. I thought he changed the character of life in urban Barbados significantly by reference to the improvement of housing and ownership patterns. I thought he did a lot to modernize the institutional architecture of Barbados, and we need these institutions when we put policies in place to give effect to those policies. I thought on the political front, he did a lot to change the perception around the image of the Barbados Civil Party from being one which was given to big business and elite interests to one that was inclusive and they, certainly embraced what we call the working class and the small man. I think that that is very, very significant. I think he was broad-minded enough to actually embrace many of the ideals of Errol Barrow. And though he confronted very robustly his political opponents in life, yet I thought when what they were putting on the table merited consideration, he demonstrated that he was willing to do that. I really think that the opportunity should be found going forward for this country to pay him a signal honor. I know he's the kind of person who would have been possessed of a mindset, a philosophy, a view of things that would have suggested he would not want to be honored in any significant and very open and prominent way. But I believe this country owes him a debt. We are honoring people. It was he who commissioned that pantheon of heroes that we now have and commissioned statues in their honor. It was he who commissioned the statue of Errol Barrow on Independence Square. And I believe this country would do well to honor him and his memory with such a signal tribute by establishing a monument to him, a statue. One would suggest perhaps St. Peter. My preference would be for Bridgetown. And if we are going to replace Nelson, and it is unfortunate that it would have to be that he's replacing Nelson, but that is a place of prominence. I think if he's worthy of a signal honor like that, having a monument established in his name as a tribute to him, his life, his service, his journey of life, his achievements. But I think also he should be considered when next we seek to increase the pantheon of heroes that we have. He certainly should be the one first considered for that.